Welcome to Farm Charm Chic. I'm Emily. Today's episode is a Dollar Tree haul. I'm excited to show you what I got. However, it's been a few months since I've been in Dollar Tree, so I might have gone a little bit overboard. I may be regretting some of my decisions, or I might have made a mistake with the amount of items that I purchased. You guys are going to have to let me know if I did a great job down in the comments. If you like crafting, DIYs, dupes, hacks, thrift flips, Dollar Tree, or just creating in general, I would love if you would consider subscribing. Well, let's get right into this haul. So the first thing I noticed when I walked into my Dollar Tree is they're starting to get all of their shore living, I guess is what they're calling it. Their coastal theme, their beach theme stuff. So I thought these little anchors were super cute. They look kind of like they're MDF or something. They're great, the colors as is, but it'll be fun to change those around. They also had this darling little, this is the only one that they had, the ceramic tray, and it's kind of got like the unfinished ceramic feel. But I thought that was a really cute seashell. They also had, I've seen these before, the little fish, but they're always kind of fun to have. They're just on some little clip. They had these fun little beaded garlands here. Now I love the little sailboat cutouts on them, but I just love the square shape of the beads. And I couldn't find the square shaped beads in the crafter square, and so I picked these up so I could have those because I do like having those on hand. They usually have a good selection of twine and ribbon in the shore line, but this was the only one that I saw, the red and the neutral. I may use some of this like with 4th of July coming up, like that kind of Americana feel. However, I like to use it at Christmas time too, so I picked it up just thinking that I would probably save it more for Christmas time, but we'll see. I mean, 4th of July, it would definitely work for that too. Now, one of the things, now these are not real, they're just kind of, you know, like molded starfish here and sand dollars, but they're so fun to use in the different DIY. And so you can see here the different, they're definitely fun to have for DIYs, or just even to have to set out like on a tray in your vanity in your bathroom. But I thought they are so cute and they're so fun to use. I did pick up one of these. I redid one of these last year, but I do like the little seahorse design on there. It's a good color as it is, but we'll see what I end up doing with it. But I just love always having a couple of these little galvanized tin planters. Now, I thought this was just darling as it was. I don't love necessarily the decal on here. You can see it's probably like some type of water slide decal or printed on there, but it's not necessarily straight. But I just loved the colors. I loved the way that they distressed this. I mean, this looks, from right here to me, this looks so high end. This did kind of cheapen it just a little bit, in my opinion, mostly just because it's not flat and it's shiny. It's not matte like the rest of it, but it is like a little bell. But I just thought that, even just like that, was so cute. So I'm not really sure what I plan on doing with this. When I saw it, it was sitting like this, and then I turned over and went, oh, but you could face that against your wall if you didn't like it. But I just thought that was darling. So super fun, and it's just, I don't know, it feels like really great quality. They also had these little fishes here, which I thought were adorable. I mean, you could do so many different things with these little fish. I mean, even just sitting on something like that, even like on a stand, you know, with to drill a hole in there and have them on a stand sitting up or something. But I just thought that the different finishes was so cute on them. They're very good quality. And I loved like the routing in there to look like the little shiplap look. And I love the fact they had these two different colors. So I picked 2 of these up and one of the white. Now, I have seen these before, and I chose not to pick some up before because I'm like, what? I just couldn't figure out what I would do with these. They do have the really cute design. They're very cute for like that nautical theme in a room. But when you flip them over, they're like the perfect tag shape, and they're blank. You don't have to peel any paper or anything off of the to do a design on them. So I bought them mostly with the intent that I could flip them over and have some tags. Oh, that's coming off already. One less step I'll have to do when I DIY. And then these always intrigue me. I might have to figure out how to make these little, like, they call it a jute ball, but I think it's called like a monkey fist is what I think that I've heard it called before. But it just intrigues me. It's got like a styrofoam ball in the middle there. So I bought it to kind of see if I could maybe deconstruct it to figure out how to make it. Or even just to have for a display. It's absolutely darling. I mean, you can go into boutique type stores or even like Hobby Lobby, and you'll pay like $7 or $8 or more for this, and it's $1.25 at Dollar Tree. So I mean, that's a great deal just as it is. Last year I bought a couple of these lanterns I was going to use for a DIY, and my kids thought they were the coolest thing ever and stole them and had them in their rooms. They thought they were so fun. But I could see taking that off and maybe, I don't know, we'll spray painting them with some kind of metal spray paint or something, seeing if you could. They do, I think they came in black. They had like a teal color, I remember, maybe a red. But I mean, they are really cute and they're perfect for like little kids or something. But I thought those were really kind of fun. We'll see if my kids find these this year. I probably should have grabbed a couple extra to share with them, huh? Now, I grabbed 3 of these. I love these signs right here. They had these 3 different designs, and so I decided to grab one of each because I love like the different shapes right here of the sand dollar, the shell, and the starfish here. So I'm hoping that I can remove those with minimal damage, so I could reuse those if I needed to. But these signs are the best thing ever. I did a reel on it last year. They're the exact same size as the Dollar Tree calendar pages, so they're perfect to display. Like you can see how that's the exact same size. They're perfect to display these pictures in here. So you would have to remove, and I did a video, maybe I can link it down in my description box, where I removed these with a putty knife. I cut the picture out, pasted it down. I did paint these a different color to match the design, and then put it back on to have a new picture. And it was perfect because it was so easy, such minimal work to do to get a gorgeous picture. Because every once in a while, you guys know the Dollar Tree calendars, they'll have these pictures. This is one of my favorites from all their calendars this year. I mean, but they have some of the like most awesome pictures, like this one right here. I mean, so cute. And you want to display them because they're so pretty. And this is a great way to make it look high end and make it look really neat. So that's why I grabbed 3 of these, so I could do that with a couple of them. And then also I'm hoping I can get those off. We'll see. Sometimes those are glued on really well and you can't do anything with them. I also grabbed this stencil here. This was in their section that they had. I'm trying to decide if I regret how much stuff I bought because I feel like I bought a lot of fun things, but I'm excited for all the DIYs to come. I thought these were really cute. They are kind of plasticky or resin, I think, is the design. They did have a navy blue color also. I didn't feel like I needed more than 3. A lot of times I'll buy things in 3s just because that's kind of the rule of thirds that you do with decorating and design and everything. So I liked this color a little bit better. It looked a little bit more summery to me, not quite as red, white, and blue like flag colors, which would be fine. But and honestly, I may end up painting these a totally different color, but I thought they were really cute to do a cute design. They're very sturdy. These are cut out of wood though. These are wood shapes. I think they are. They might be a plaster or something. They feel like I don't know. They feel like they could be wood. When I look at them, I'm like, I think that is wood under there, but they almost have a little hollowy sound to them. So some kind of composite. Anyway, aren't they darling? I love the little tassels on them. Even if you're just to use this shape and you save your tassels, you don't have to make a tassel. You pay $1.25, get a DIY out of this, get some beads for something else, and you have a tassel that you don't have to make. I probably would take my scissors and trim up the tassel so it was even, so it looked a little bit less shaggy. But I mean, I think these are a great deal for what they are. And not to mention, I mean, they're darling as is, but these shapes are so cute and perfect to do some fun summer DIYs with. I'm excited to use these. Now, they had a lot of napkins. I did some fun DIYs with the napkins last year from the Shore Living line or Coastal Living line they had last year. And I grabbed these. These 2 are very similar, so you probably wouldn't need both. But as I picked this one up and then found this one kind of hidden somewhere behind some things there, but I noticed that the items are a little bit bigger in this one. So I thought, well, it might be nice to have both sizes in that. They did have this just in their traditional napkin area. So this was kind of like where all their at least in my Dollar Tree, where all their party supplies were and things. I found this and I thought that shell was cute. It does not really match, but I just loved the colors and the theme on here and thought that would be fun to do some decoupage with. So that's everything I found in the Shore Living line. Moving on just kind of some spring stuff I found. I always love to grab these pots. They have them in the different sizes here. I love the 3 little pots here, and then of course the bigger ones. I use these all the time in DIYs throughout the whole year. So it's always nice to have these basic and just sitting kind of on hand.
These are upside down. Let's get them the right way. I thought these were darling. I feel like maybe I have seen these before in the past at Dollar Tree, but I've never picked them up. I thought there was a lot of fun elements to them. The shapes are super cute. You've got the words. I don't know how well I can see the glue outline on these, so I don't know if you would be able to get those off. Oh, well, I just broke that B, so we'll have to see if I can glue that back together. So his head's glued on really well, not so much the wings. Dang. Oh, well, I'm sure I can glue that back together and it will be fine. But I thought it was really cute to have the cute little bugs on there and the little flowers. Now, Dollar Tree has started to carry some really fun fairy garden items. I don't typically have a fairy garden. I've never really gotten into it before. However, I kind of have a fun idea that I want to do with maybe some fairy garden stuff. So I picked up some of these little accessories. I didn't really pick up any of the characters. But they did have some. I mean, this has like a little garden gnome in there and stuff. But I mean, I thought these were so fun and so cute. I'm so excited to show you this idea. You guys fairy garden fans, you're gonna have to let me know down in the comments if you are. I grabbed these little cubes. I found these kind of in my Dollar Tree. We're in the little area where the little glass figures and stuff are for the seasons. So they were kind of in the middle of the spring stuff. They had some Mother's Day stuff on there. So I don't know what your Dollar Tree where they will be, but that came off really easy. I just thought I would try that, and that actually worked really good. They're cute the way that they are, but of course, you know, as a crafter, you're going to personalize these to be your own thing. I thought maybe they would be the same shape as the little squares on the back of the calendar, but they are a little big for that, so they're not going to work for that unless you have a different calendar that's not Dollar Tree that maybe does have bigger squares on the back. So, but these were fun, and I'm excited to use these. I found these little birdhouses. Now, I first just had found these two in the spring area. In fact, where does it list? It just lists like the garden collection. So that's probably where they will be. I found another one over in the crafter square, just kind of sitting arbitrarily. So I don't know if there's more designs than just these. I feel like maybe there probably is one more because they'll use, I don't know. If you guys have seen them, let me know. I think they're adorable. They're going to be so fun to do some little projects with, especially with my new technique that I've just found. If you watched some of my recent videos, how to quickly rust some items. And by quickly, I mean like in a day, not months or anything, but it's like a 24-hour process. But I'm so excited to do some things with these. You guys have seen me use these nesting boxes before. They had all 3 sizes, which I was not aware that they had 3 different sizes. I made a little tiered tray thing with them, and I had one of you viewers pointed out like, hey, there's another size of those. If you ever see it, grab it. And that was last summer, and this is the first time I've seen these back, and I was able to get all 3 sizes. Now, even though they come nesting like this, you do pay individually, so you have to pay $1.25 for each one of them. But I've loved using these, even just to like stack them in different ways of doing some fun little things. Like, I don't know, there's just been so many things that I think that you could do with these. I showed a DIY a couple of weeks ago using these little drawer boxes, and I had so many of you comment saying Dollar Tree doesn't have them anymore. Well, guess what? They have them back. Mine did anyways. Mine had tons and tons. Like, they had just gotten a shipment in with, I mean, like they had like over 100 of them. I mean, there's so many of them, and these are so fun to use. I love to pull them apart and use them for different things that you can use. These are so fun, and you guys, I know you guys love these, and you guys were all so sad because you were thinking you were not going to see them again. I'm hoping that my Dollar Tree is a sign of good things to come because they had so many of them, and I haven't seen them for a little bit. Stock up on them. As a crafter, you know, when you see things like this, I mean, I grabbed 6 of them because I'm like, you know what, I love, and like I say, I buy things in 3s. So I love using them. So I'm so excited that they did have these back. I hope you guys can find them too. They had some awesome teacher things at Dollar Tree. I grabbed these more just for the shape of them so I could DIY over them. I thought these were perfect shapes here. They kind of, I wish there was one bigger, but I think I have something in mind of what I'm going to use these for. So I'm excited to show you, but they're always just great shapes to have to get. These frames are pretty sturdy, so you can put your own designs in them, use them for lots of different things. I grabbed a couple of these cute little boxes here, these little shadow boxes. I've made before like tiered trays out of big ones that are this kind of shape, but I kind of thought this might be kind of fun to do like a little, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. That was kind of my initial thought, but I'm looking at them and they're so cute. I'm excited. I only found these two, and so I didn't get a third one, but I'm thinking I probably would only need two. But I think these are so cute. If you find these, you can grab them. I haven't really seen shadow boxes this shape. I've seen them in the squares, but I really kind of like this rectangle shape. My Dollar Tree finally, after like 2 years, has the cutting boards. I've only been to one. Now, I go to a lot of Dollar Trees, as I'm sure if you're a Dollar Tree shopper, you do the same thing. But I've only been to one Dollar Tree since 2020, and that's had the cutting boards. And my Dollar Tree finally had them. So I grabbed a couple of those because they're fun to do so many different DIYs with. So I'm hoping where my Dollar Tree is starting to have them, that others will too, because I know they have kind of been one of those elusive items that they've kind of been hard to get your hands on. So just a few things I found in the crafter square. I grabbed a couple of these leaves here, 3 to be exact. I thought they were kind of fun. Whether I keep them for fall is probably what I'll do. But a lot of times if you see them now, get them because they'll be gone by fall time. And I also grabbed in that little galvanized metal section some stars. Stars are always great to have for 4th of July time and for Christmas time. Buy them in the off season because they are harder to find at those times. And I've never really done anything. I've seen a lot of DIYers do things with this little, almost looks like a soda bottle top or a pie tin or something. So I grabbed one because I thought, well, it'd be good to have one in my stash. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. But like I say, I've just seen a lot of things done with them. And I thought, well, I'll have one in my stash because something will come to me at some point. So Dollar Tree has lots of fun, different house shapes. So I thought I would show you some of the different shapes that I grabbed. I love these with the little chimney. They have like this cute little frame. This looks like it's probably a chalkboard. I've seen these in different colors. I may have actually shown one in one of my last videos. I can't remember, but I've seen them in lighter than this, but I love the little shiplap look to them. I mean, they're just, the house things are totally in right now, and I love that Dollar Tree gets them and that they're thick and that they're good shapes. So they're good bones to work with, perfect for DIYs. In the floral section, I found these darling carrots. Are these not, no, it looks like it's called the Farmer's Square. So I don't know if that means they're going to have, they had a lot of other, they had some apples, they had some oranges, they had like lemons and limes. I don't remember any other ones that they had right off the top of my head, but I loved these carrots. Oh my gosh, I'll probably end up saving them for springtime next year. We'll see, I don't know, but I thought these were so cute. So if you see these, grab them, because I hope this is a sign of great things to come at Dollar Tree. In that same area, I found the carrots. I found these stems. I mean, look at how cute these are. Oh, I'm so excited. So you have like the little peaches right here, the peach stem, lemon stem, and then there's an orange stem. Now they did have a lime stem. I didn't grab one because in my opinion, the lime was too close to the green color. I guess I could have painted over it somehow. But I didn't. I just love the pop of color in these. So I'm just going to show you some of the really quick supplies I got just to let you know kind of what my Dollar Tree has. I grabbed these push pins thinking they would be perfect instead of using like half beads for things when you have like little rivets you want to do on things. You can even take the pins off of there. You can paint them. I thought those were really cute. I think I've mentioned before that I love to use their washi tape to do stenciling with. I grabbed a thicker one. We'll see how that works. I also grabbed some of this glue. I've never used this before, but I've seen a lot of other crafters use it, so I thought I would give it a try. But I do love their wood glue. Their wood glue works great, especially for crafting projects. Now, if I'm going to go out and build a piece of furniture, I probably would go with like a bigger name brand, mostly because you buy it in a bigger quantity. But for like little craft projects, I have not had one issue with these. It works great. They also had these little pom-pom makers. I've always wanted to give one of these a try, so we're going to give it a try and see what it's like. Honestly, my kids may end up using this more than me, but I saw it and thought I would grab it. I always love to pick up some of these finger protectors. You guys see me use these all the time. I like them a little more than these just because I'm a little, which you can pick these up at Dollar Tree also, but I'm just a little more hands-on, so I want control with my fingers there. I love clamps like this from Dollar Tree. I use those all the time. In fact, I have some, like, they didn't have the little ones, but I have them like readily available where I can grab them for my station. And then I love using the wood cubes when you do a project and you put those behind to pop something out for like a 3D look. It just gives it such a high-end look, and so I keep these always on hand. All right, guys, you're going to have to let me know if I made a huge mistake at Dollar Tree or if I did well. Let me know down in the comments, what of these items are you most excited to see me use in a DIY? And I will try and do my best to do that item justice and make a beautiful DIY. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me for this haul video today. It was so much fun to make. You guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Happy crafting! If you liked the video that you just saw and you want to keep crafting together, here's another video that you might enjoy. And as always, remember to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.